Hello everyone and welcome to the 2025 Rocky Mountain Women's Disc Golf Championships presented by Discmania. I'm Sandra Richardson and joining me is our amazing tournament director,
Allie Lance.
We're here for round two. We've got Sammie Guerrero, myself, Amy Vrana, and our friend Erikah Weir. We're ready for action-packed round two out here at Purple Park in Superior, Colorado. Giving all the high five, good vibes, energy.
And a special thank you to Terry Miller, the disc golf guy, for coming out and providing coverage for our lead cards all weekend. Here we are on hole one, 250-foot par three. This is a brand new design this year for Purple Park. It's pretty much a straight shot from the tee, with some very forgiving OB behind the basket and to the side. Let's go, ladies. Time for round two.
Sammie getting us started. That pretty flex line. Asking it to hyzer back to the basket. Big swooping hyzer.
Unfortunate tree kick there.
That tree is right in the way of the perfect straight shot that Amy likes to throw. Erikah and that money forehand. She is so good with that forehand, throwing that pretty Star Valkyrie out there.
A little far.
The wind was down at the start of this round today, so it made us all a little bit more comfortable on the putting green than round one did.
Yeah, you can see the sun's out too, and Sammie Jo starting it off hot.
Starting off just how she ended her round yesterday.
There you go, birdie. Nice way to start the round.
Definitely how we would like to start it. Oh, Amy just off the front cage. Starting her round with a bogey. I told her it's all right. Just get it out of the way now.
Absolutely. Got a par.
Rolling on to hole two now.
That's right. It's nice to start out with a shorter hole in hole one because hole two is a bit of a crush. 458 feet, par three. There is a line of trees on the right side of the fairway that can be rather unforgiving. Best shot would be to land out in that grass opening on the left so you have a clear look at the basket.
Allie, I know you were really busy during the tournament, obviously, but did you get the chance to go out and play the course at all while you were there?
You know what? That's probably my biggest regret is that I did not take time to go out and play.
No.
But all of the volunteers, caddies, sponsors, spotters, all of that, they did get to go enjoy the course. Yeah, unfortunately didn't get to play the course this year.
That's too bad. I'm so sorry to hear that because I know it's such a fun course to play, but I know you put so much time and work and all of the things into making this go so smoothly, and we could not thank you enough for all of that.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. I truly love planning and running events for the ladies. This is the biggest tournament I've run so far, but certainly not the only one. I enjoy creating space for the ladies to get to play together, and like you said during the coverage for round one, being able to have a course full of women where they're cheering each other on, lifting each other up is truly something that's just quite spectacular and close to my heart. So even though I didn't get to play, watching all of you ladies play and have a wonderful time all weekend made the hours, the blood, sweat, and tears absolutely worth it.
Well, thank you. You'll see Three of us kind of went more to the left. Sammie ended up on the right side of that hole too, kind of pinched off, had to throw a hyzer around the right side. Amy opting for that forehand pitch up.
There we
Trying to
go.
get it nice and close. We don't want those long, scary putts. Sammie gives it a run from downtown.
There we go.
Erikah's able to connect and get those putting nerves out of the way early in the round.
Yep, good. Another par.
Par definitely feels good on this hole. It's kind of one of those tweeners where a 3 almost feels like a birdie. Amy cleaning up there before we move on to hole 3.
Big thanks again to Discmania, our title sponsor, for the event, supporting the ladies and making this event possible. We certainly couldn't have done it without all of their support. Hole 3 is 297 foot, par 3. You can either go across the swamp or around the side.
Those low-lying branches really make it tricky to go across the water. It's a distance that we all have in our pocket, but it's got to be the perfect angle to get it there. So a lot of us opt to go towards the right-hand side. Kind of play around the pond. Sammie gets caught up by a tree.
Beautiful. I'll say it again, I love watching those straight, direct shots from Amy. Just no frills, just going right for what she wants.
Erikah opting to try to go over the top of the trees, and unfortunately gets kind of caught up and drops down to the edge of the pond where it's OB. So she'll be able to advance just a few feet towards the edge of the pond. Chooses to stick with that forehand, really trying to get that forehand hyzer angle in.
It's one of those phantom branches just sticking up. Oh, unfortunately OB again.
Now it turns to that backhand approach, a little bit more open.
That should be inbounds and safe.
Go in. Come on.
Ooh, a little long.
I felt it going long.
Amy goes along at the basket too, has that little forehand flip approach to the basket.
Puts herself in a nice spot for that putt.
We got some up and over putts through the bushes. Ooh, I was able to sneak in that par save. Good par from Sammie Joe.
Made it look easy. Nice par.
Erikah's got her stick to get her discs out of the little bushes and trees there on the edge. Unfortunate. Big number on that hole. I know she was pretty bummed about that.
Yeah, we'll move on to hole 4. It's a 247-foot par 3. Wide open fairway on the left side. The basket is nestled between 3 trees, and there is a sidewalk, which is OB, beyond that furthest tree.
That 247 plays a little longer because it is uphill, so
Uh-oh, that's gonna get down.
I was asking for it to get down. Thankfully, that long, lush, grippy grass usually helps a lot of our discs stay in bounds.
Yeah, this is the grass at Purple Park, the trees, everything is just so lush and happy. This is truly a spectacular park for us to get to play disc golf at.
Yeah, huge shout out to the town of Superior for letting us use their beautiful park again this year. Erikah's still trying to rattle off the nerves from the last hole, and just a little grip lock on that drive off the tee.
Those nerves are really hard to shake sometimes.
Ooh, got that good approach into the basket. Great drive from Amy. Gives it a little bit of a bid. He'll settle for a par putt. Oh,
Oh, what an unfortunate spit out there.
great par save from Erikah after the drive hit the early trees. Couple more cleanups, and then we're
Yeah, I think
on
we're,
to hole 5.
that's right. No one on this card got a birdie on hole 4, but we did have 3 other ladies in the FPO division get 2s on hole 4 during round 2. Hole 5, 325 feet, par 3. This one also plays and feels a little longer than 325. You've got that big gully that we see here in the grass. So there's quite a bit of down and back up before you get to the basket.
Is that challenge because you don't want to turn it over too much because the sidewalk will come into play if you get too much on it?
Yeah, and those trees that we can see right there too are pretty much right in front of the tee, so there's some added complexity with those baby trees in there this year.
Beautiful flex on that shot.
Yeah. Certainly a forehand friendly hole if you're a righty.
Or if you can throw that far.
In general, yeah.
Little pitch up from Sammie Joe. We got the umbrellas out this round. Mostly the start of the round because it was so sunny out. Just a little sunshade cover. It was warm. I gotta look at a birdie here. Didn't fully commit to that one. Front cage from Sammie Joe. He'll take the unfortunate bogey on hole 5.
You've got a put instead of a putt. Put it right in the basket. A couple puts on the card. We did have 1 birdie on this hole in the FPO division, Miss Victoria Canis.
That's a great birdie. I'd love
Yeah.
to know where she was putting from.
Absolutely. Hole 6, gorgeous shot over the lake. There is a Mando, so you need to go right at that large tree, and then you'll cut left a little bit, and the basket is over here, over near Tournament Central in the parking lot.
372 feet, it's a crush. Most of us are not quite reaching the basket. Just want to find a nice little safe spot to make it easy approach.
Yeah, I think on this hole especially, playing shot by shot, just connecting the dots and getting to the basket will behoove you. Getting a par on hole 6, I think, is pretty good.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Safe.
Sammie with one of the best
Wow.
drives I've seen on this hole, just barely skates on the good side of the Mando tree and pushes forward. Here we're right back up by Tournament Central too, so we got all the people spectating, watching, milling around. That area adds a little bit of excitement to this hole.
Yeah, great up.
She makes that look so easy, that little forehand approach. So does Erikah. Erikah and her trusty mortar. I think that's her mortar. She throws that all over this course. So easy.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
effortless.
Why can't they all just be that short?
Why can't they all be that short? Sammie with the birdie look, a long bid. Gets it up there for a nice par. Squeaking that par save.
I was like, I didn't know where he was gonna go.
Talking about the spectators going through the course, we got that guy in the background on his one wheel rolling around. We weren't quite sure which direction he was gonna go.
Certainly a little distracting, but not too distracting. Both of you got your pars in.
Yeah. Couple more cleanups.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Gagin, and I use LG backpack card. I use LG back card because I can put my grip bag in and out so easily. From like so heavy in your bag, and then you use a card, and you not feel any pressure on your back. Hallelujah, you know. The more option is better. Everything in your life, right? Like you eat burger to the steak. That's how I feel. Backpack, no backpack, boom. This is the answer right here.
All right, we're back with hole 7, 193 foot par 3. The basket is down at the end of this grass area. That line of flags is the OB, which is rather unforgiving. It's pretty much right behind the basket. If you cut up and roll, you're looking at that OB. This is also one of the only birdie opportunities on the course.
Definitely feels like a musket birdie. I put a lot of hyzer on that one. Unfortunate big ol' skip straight to the sidewalk.
There's one more round, maybe next time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Great flight out of Amy's drive. Erikah shows us the forehand route, which is preferred by some. Kind of takes you away from that left-hand sidewalk as long as you don't push too deep.
Yeah. Beautiful shot. Woo!
Giving the basket a scare. I got a nice open putt to come back for par save. I'll take that.
Showing up, let's go.
Gotta love the encouragement from my friends. Erikah and I hardly ever get to play together, so when we actually get a tournament round together, it's a real treat.
Oh, an unfortunate spit out for Amy.
Great
Yep,
birdie.
Great job, lady.
Great drive out of Erikah. Put her nice and close for this birdie opportunity. Cashes it in.
Awesome. Love to see it. All right, hole 8, the par 3, 232 feet. It's hard to tell in this coverage here, the flyover, but this is a pretty large uphill into a pretty narrow fairway surrounded by trees, and then we have a tree right in front of the basket as well. What are you thinking about when you're approaching this hole, Sandra?
I like the big wide hyzer around the outside of that big tree to try to give me a more open look at the basket. Some people choose the skinnier hyzer like Erikah did there. Sammie likes this big sweeping anhyzer kind of over the bushes with the fade back in towards, just gets caught up by that last little tree. Man. But it's nice and close to the basket. Hopefully she'll be able to stretch out for a putt. I told Terry I was aiming for him. Left it just a little short.
Well, you couldn't actually hit him. That would have been bad. So that was nice of you
I
to.
guess that's nice. Gotta be nice to Terry.
Always.
Amy's shot, gorgeous
Stunning.
hyzer shot, perfect height. Nice pitch up from Erikah. Yeah, she's got a good stretched out look. Able to
Got it.
convert. What a great birdie.
Real good, real good.
Nice.
And these are the only birdies on hole 8 during round 2 for the FPO division.
That's a great birdie. I would call that a bonus birdie.
Absolutely.
You're so, I mean, you know, like we talked about. Be a statue.
We talk about being a statue while somebody else is putting. Be
Yeah,
a
that's
tree,
right.
be a tree.
Don't be
a statue.
distracting, right?
Yeah.
Hole 9, 367 foot par 3. Just a little bit of a grass fairway. And then at some point the basket's back here next to our banner.
Oh, that gorgeous artwork again.
Yes. Trisha Pacheco, thank you again. Just always creating beautiful, beautiful designs. And she is a local Colorado disc golfer. She's actually playing in the event this weekend, and love to support her anytime I get the opportunity.
It makes it even better to keep it local.
Mm-hmm.
And the ladies, you know?
Exactly.
Local ladies.
That's what this event's all about.
Win-win. Yeah, we had a lot of local sponsors that, you know, helped us out in this event too, which was awesome to see that local love.
Absolutely. The Mile High Disc Golf Club was huge in making this event possible. Yeah, great.
This is another hole. Nobody's really reaching it on their drive, so we got a nice little approach. Amy headed towards the bush, but gets a nice little kick out, so she's not in the middle of it.
Yeah, or behind. That behind spot's a tough spot to land too, because
Yeah.
you're not going to see the basket from back there.
That's true.
Luckily, Erikah's got a forehand here.
Little Annie flex. Beautiful.
Great execution.
There's that kind of behind the bush that Amy really has to straddle out for.
Close. She did hit that band, or the basket.
A little frustration out of Sammie. She was close on that, trying to save her par.
Ooh, there we go. Par.
Only because I bent down the deck was
Sometimes the body language or the body English helps the discs go in the basket, I think.
Oh yeah, it listens.
Erikah, nice par save.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy enough, but just like that, we're already halfway through round number 2. We all stopped to take group photos here behind our banner because it's such pretty artwork. Why
That's
would we
right.
not do that?
Exactly. We're on to hole 10, 270 feet, par 3. You're going to shoot through the trees. And then the basket is over here at the end of the greenway. There's some natural flowers on the left, which will hopefully help stop any rollaways that might happen. Let's see what we're going to do.
Erikah on that money forehand keeps her eyes on the basket the whole time off the tee, through the gap.
Beautiful shot.
so much better than in the water.
You see the relief, yeah, she
exactly.
Ooh, I went with that Mako 3, just barely skimming that tree, but keeps me safe.
You guys did the opposite thing there.
Yeah, exactly. Sammie's fortunate to stay safe on that one too. Amy takes the scenic route, but gets knocked down by a tree, but fortunate also to stay safe.
Ah, OB.
It's tricky to throw a hyzer that wide and have it swing all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
This grass is so grabby. We have no fun out there, clearly.
Get it.
Close.
Well, we finally get to Erikah's sweet drive. Bunch of kids fishing in the pond. We told Erikah, I was like, ultimate Raz.
Kids, huh?
We love to see them having so much fun down there. They were all fishing and it's exciting.
I mean, what a park to have in your backyard.
Oh, absolutely. Par from Erikah.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
What do I do?
what a spit out.
Sorry, dude. I was like, yep.
Amy has just the best attitude even when unfortunate things like that happen. She's just so wonderful to play with.
That's wonderful to hear. Hole 11, 232 feet, par 3. It is quite a bit of an uphill to the basket, nestled between the trees. Plays a little longer than 232 with that uphill.
Yeah. This is the point you see over Erikah's right shoulders. The clouds were getting dark and kind of seemed like storms were rolling in, but we were still pushing through at this point.
Okay, settle.
Stop.
There is an OB sidewalk long, which is why I was trying to tell my disc to settle down. Hey, and as you can see, we restart after 80-minute lightning delay.
Yeah, that was quite the experience for everyone involved. Really hate to stop the play, but at the same time, top priority is keeping the players, the caddies, the volunteers safe, and we certainly don't want to mess around with lightning.
Yeah, it was an interesting lightning delay too because we never ended up getting rain during this delay, but the lightning was so close that it just kept restarting our 30-minute timer. So we got restarted. As you can see, the sun kind of started coming out.
Hard to pick up after a delay like that, though.
Yeah, definitely hard to get the body warm and moving again. Picking up my pile of sticks that I had put on top of my minis so that it wouldn't blow away
That's
during
actually
the
a great
delay.
idea.
Yeah. Great birdie, Amy.
Amazing. Again, after a delay, just being able to execute that putt. Love to see it. And now we've got some clear blue skies. See the encouragement, the goofiness. I love watching the two of you together.
We never have any fun.
No, no fun, never. Hole 12 is 279 feet downhill. It is a par 3, of course. Nestled amongst the trees, backing up to the lake.
A fun downhill shot. You can see the wind kind of picking up. Definitely a little bit of a headwind, kind of keeping things more straight. Erikah puts good height with the hyzer on it. Keeps it nice and safe. She went real straight for me. Real straight into the water. Took that extra. It didn't hop left, it hopped straight.
Straight into the water. It looked like you were trying to take another break and sit down at the picnic tables.
Yeah, yeah.
That
We'll
lightning
go
delay
with
wasn't
that.
enough.
We'll go with that.
Whoa, careful.
You can see my discs land right there in the water. So I had these bushes kind of to contend with.
Good up though.
Amy with the great drive, but yeah, those bushes, they kind of get in the way.
Yeah, quite the stretch. Good bid though.
Good bid.
It's warming back up again.
Exactly. Oh, well, we can just fast forward through that part.
Yeah.
Happens to the best
Didn't
of
happen,
us.
that's right.
We'll blame that on the lightning delay too. so.
Absolutely.
Feel
Sammie
like-
Joe with the par though.
Yeah.
Another par.
I say, get me off of this hole.
That's right.
Not the hole you expect to get a double bogey on, but
Like you said, that delay just really, really makes it hard to get back in the game.
Now, Dan, let's meet our women's finalists.
How hard did she throw?
I mean, the women's division is getting a lot tougher.
She's not holding back. Nope.
Good round, ladies.
Hole 13, 202 feet, par 3. It is quite a bit of an uphill pump over this very dense vegetation, which of course is OB. There is a nice little babbling brook kind of surrounding the basket on most sides. This is one of the most picturesque holes for Purple Park for sure.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like it from the tee pad, how picturesque it is, but definitely once you get up towards the basket, it's beautiful.
Flag. That was great.
You can see our spotter flag up there. I would be remiss if I didn't mention how many volunteers, caddies, everyone really just donated their time to making this event possible and run smoothly for all of the women participating. So thank you to all of our spotters, volunteers, staff, everyone that helped make this a special event this year.
It's so nice to have those spotters because I tell you, during practice, you go throw these shots, and if you're playing by yourself, it's even more challenging. I'm like, well, I don't know, that might be safe, it might not be. So it's really nice to have the spotter, especially on a hole like this where the landing zone is pretty blind.
Mm-hmm.
What a putt.
Yeah.
Huge putt. You can see her excitement running it in. Lucky number 13.
Oh,
Tried to follow in her footsteps. Not quite.
Erikah's got some shoes to fill.
Yeah. There it is.
Yep.
Couple birdies, couple par looks here. Round out hole number 13. PDGA, thank you PDGA for helping sanction our tournament here.
That's right. So hole 14, we are playing in the short position for round 2. It is 313 feet, still a par 3, but instead of being up and past the sidewalk on the left, it's actually just along the water's edge and then up here next to the sidewalk.
It's crazy how it really does change the hole so much because of how close the basket is to the OB.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I just kind of decided to throw a very similar tee shot to the first round.
Yeah. Yeah, safely in the grass.
Yeah. Some people with
Wow.
the bigger arms like Sammie Joe, I mean, you choose to go a little bit more right at it, which is awesome.
Straight up the gut.
Yeah, great shots from all 4 of you.
Just trying to keep it safe and dry.
Mm-hmm.
So that awkward distance, like, do I put it? Do I throw it?
Right, do I run it with
Yeah.
that OB line behind the basket, or do I just put it under the basket for an easy par? Oh, stunning shot.
A little better. I was so scared to like float.
Erikah with the best look here out of our group. Chooses to lay it up right next to the basket, which is so smart with that OB right behind the basket.
Right there.
Oops. Well, happens. It happens. Amy figures it out. She cleans up her par. Couple more par looks coming from Erikah and Sammie. Gotta love Sammie's fun shirt today too. More mushrooms. It's so colorful.
Always. She's always got the colorful gear on. Hole 15, 351 feet, par 3. We do have a unexpected fence line on the left side of the fairway for some goats at work. They're grazing on the grass. We weren't expecting them to be here this weekend, but you know, that's the life of being a tournament director, is you kind of roll with the punches and do what you can.
Look how cute they are. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. We took so many pictures and videos of these goats. It's also incredible how much grass they mowed down in the short amount of time that they were out there.
Oh, come on. Get over. Good job. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, not only are there a bunch of them, but they're pretty loud too. I know they were giving you guys a little bit of a razz from time to time. Woo, flirting with that OB, but
That was
in.
Great shot from Amy.
Yeah.
Went a little further left up the hill than you really want to be, but
At least you're not donating your disc to the goats.
true, that is true. Erikah and that trusty mortar. Bread and butter right there.
Right.
Silky smooth.
Effortless forehand up the gut.
Sammie catches a little bit of the tree there, which is so easy to do because there's quite a few of them on the way to the basket.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't recommend landing here.
Yeah, this does not
Not
look like a good
exactly ideal.
spot.
I was going back and forth deciding whether to throw forehand or backhand. And
Oh
then,
no.
Well, yeah, then there's that branch right there.
There's a lot of branches to keep track of in this area. There you go.
Little
Wow.
pitch up,
Yep.
take my medicine.
Yeah, that's all you can do when you're in those moments. Just move forward.
I feel like this is one of the more challenging holes on this course in general, just because of the demanding tee shot and depending on where you land, just the trees placed so nicely all around that basket.
Yeah, they can be pretty unforgiving.
Nah, I'll make it work.
Erikah taking
great
her
par.
par. Showing some excitement on those little putts because you have to.
That's right. Hole 16, 358 feet, par 3. It is a downhill. You will cross over a marsh area, and then the basket is kind of behind this tree that we see on the left. There it is. What are you thinking about when you're approaching this hole?
I think a lot of it depends on the wind up here because you're throwing so from the top. Erikah shows, I love this line that Erikah takes, this big hyzer way over the top of all the trees, just spikes it down.
Wow.
I had never tried that shot in practice, and so I was too scared to actually try it during any of the tournament rounds. But it's something, if we're able to make it back there, I would love to throw that shot again. Amy likes that more direct downhill approach, right? Look at that. Beautiful, right in the shade of the tree. Couldn't ask for a better shot. Sammie likes to put that flex on.
Yeah, great shots already.
Kind of a crosswind, I think, during round 2, so it didn't affect the disc too much. Erikah's got that long bid.
For an easy 3.
Good look for a 2. She really wanted that one. Oh, oops.
Don't watch that.
Yeah, sometimes when I turn around and I know that Terry's right there, it makes me a lot more composed, let's just say that nicely, because I was like, oh yeah, the cameraman's right there. I have to be a little bit more well-behaved than what I wanted to do. Definitely a putt that I wanted back.
Yeah.
A birdie that I should have or could have had, but again, you just have to, you take it and you move on.
Mm-hmm. Amy with the put.
I like that put. I'm gonna take that phrase.
Do it.
I've
Yeah,
never-
you're putting
I've
it in
never
the
heard that
basket. You don't have to
before.
put it. You're putting it in there. You
love
can
that.
reach it. Hole 17. This is a special hole for Purple Park. 541 feet, par 4. It is the only par 4 on the course. There are a few landing areas, just wide green open fairway. The elevated basket, it's quite tall, is nestled between some very large boulders. This is the picturesque hole for Purple Park.
Erikah does that big hyzer over the top of the trees. Keeps it high enough to like land it safe.
They're a very excited spotter.
He was the best, sitting out there during the lightning delays and waiting for all of that. Pretty cool to see him wait for all of that.
Just again, these spotters and volunteers dedicating their time. We couldn't have had the event without them. So thank you.
We like the excitement that he brought.
Nice. I wish I remembered the number, but he told me that he got like 20 miles in over the weekend with running around spotting.
I believe it. Oh, that Halo Mamba.
Perfect
putting it
landing
right out
spot.
there. This being one of our only par 4s, it's one of those you really would love to get the birdie on. Asking it to be nice because those rocks can be a little bit sketchy. If you hit them, you can roll down the hill pretty easily. Sammie Joe.
Nice shot, Jamie Joe.
Erikah's monster drive. She throws that infinite emperor. Makes her little approach pretty easy. Look at how pretty it is. You cannot beat that green. Is just so beautiful.
Yeah. Purple Park is a very, very special park for us to get to play at. So thank you again to the town of Superior for supporting our event over the years and welcoming us back in 2025. Birdie. So this is the second round in a row that Sammie Joe has birdied hole 17. Pretty incredible.
She's got it dialed. I think the key is just committing to that drive,
Yeah.
not being scared.
And that upshot too, because it's still pretty far away from that second shot.
Amy's trying to figure out how to get behind her disc.
You can see how tall this basket really is. How tall are you, Sandra?
I'm 6 foot. Amy's a little shorter than that, so
Yeah, I mean, that basket looks tall next to you.
yeah.
Hole 18, last hole of the course. 188 feet, par 3, cross the lake. You can go around to the left if you want. Most of this division will go straight at the basket.
We were all ready to be done by this point. I know we had a spectator out there that was saying, he's like, all right, just a bunch of ace runs, let's just be done with it. So we were laughing. Then Sammie gives us this show. We were like, look at this. What
wow.
a run. What a run, Sammie. And I said, how am I supposed to follow that up?
I mean, that's looking pretty good too.
Come on.
Just easy putter shot right across the water. I was like, okay, I'll take that birdie.
Card is dialed in.
Erikah turns away. She hates it out of the hand.
Ace! Awesome!
Ace. She turned away. She had given up on it. Oh my goodness. Erikah ace 18 with her big germ recon mortar.
Nope.
She thought it was out for sure. Not happy. Had turned around.
She's letting all the emotions out now.
That's a long day with that lightning delay and then to get an ace.
Yeah.
Incredible. Let's watch it again, right?
Yeah, what
But we have one more
special
tee
way.
off.
What a
Somebody
special
pony up
way.
$500.
I don't want to have to putt anymore, so. You want to clear?
She said, I don't want to putt anymore.
I'll
Yeah.
just swim across the lake.
Yeah, we were telling her, go clear it out. Rolling that Zuka replay.
Come on, come on.
And just beautiful shot.
Pure hyzer right into the basket.
Something else that's pretty special about that ace from Erikah is that the sponsor for 18's basket, Swamp Fairy, donated the basket to Erikah so she could keep her tournament ace basket after the event.
Cool.
So
That is so cool.
huge shout out to Swamp Fairy for making that happen.
Running it in, getting her high fives.
All the high fives.
So cool. Amazing fact that we learned out after the round that ace was just enough to keep Erikah on the lead card for tomorrow.
That's right.
That's pretty cool that she got the basket, the ace pot.
Yeah, 150 bucks out of that ace pot. Not a bad
Hey.
payout. Ace and a bunch of birdies on that hole. Well done.
What a fun round two. Thanks again, Terry Miller. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this video, and stay tuned for round three, where we'll have Sammie Joe, myself, Amy, and Erikah back for the final round.
We've still got that maintained tie.